Hello and welcome. My name is Diet, and I'll be taking you on a journey to produce greeting cards. By using an AI image generator, silkscreen processing, and printing techniques, we'll be exploring the process to make this card. We will prepare an AI image for print using CMYK color separation techniques and silkscreen printing onto paper. Join me as I take you through the step-by-step process of creating a vibrant and unique work of art. Let's get started by sourcing some reference images. If you're looking for a great gateway resource for experimenting with image AIs, I would recommend instantart.io. This is a free-to-use AI image generator. From here, you can choose the image ratio, and there's a library of different AI models to choose from to generate your images. Generating images from the AI takes quite a few minutes to process, but learning what to write in the prompt can easily consume a lot of your time. Many times the results can feel way off base, and the same prompt can vary vastly between the AI models. After a few attempts at tweaking my prompt, I was able to generate and regenerate a selection of images to choose from. The prompt that I used to generate my final image is a gilded egg with intricate carvings surrounded by flowers and vines, ornate and precise, vibrant color, hard light 3D illustration. I pulled the downloaded image into Photoshop and converted the image mode to CMYK. From the channels window, I select the cyan layer and right-click, choosing the option Duplicate Channel. I select New as the destination and label the new document cyan. I repeat these steps for the magenta, yellow, and black channels, creating a new file for each. As I have discovered in the past, there are several different methods to prepare this image to print. So I asked the chat GPT AI for a little help in preparing my files in Photoshop for printing these silkscreen templates. This was much quicker than scouring through internet articles to get the information I'm looking for. Go to Image Mode Bitmap. In the Bitmap dialog box, choose the halftone screen option under the Method drop-down menu. What number should I put here in the output? The output resolution should match the halftone frequency setting. In this case, I'm setting it to 55 pixels per inch. How do I know the halftone frequency? Well, again, I asked ChatGPT to take in consideration that my mesh thread count is 230 and to calculate what my frequency setting should be. In the halftone screen dialog box, you can adjust the frequency, angle, and shape settings to create the halftone effect that you want. The frequency should be set to the line frequency of your silkscreen mesh count in lines per inch. The angle should be set to the recommended angle for your printing process, usually 22.5 or 67.5 degrees, and the shape can be set to round or diamond depending on your preference. Once you have adjusted the settings, click OK to apply the halftone effect and convert your image into a bitmap. Keep in mind that using the bitmap method will convert your image to a high contrast black and white image, which may not be suitable for all types of designs. I'm printing out my plates onto inkjet transparency pages. Here's the plan. CMYK processing inks are designed specifically to overlay and work together to print a full spectrum of color. I don't have CMYK processing inks, but I'm going to see what I can do with the inks that I do have. I have fluorescent blue, which will work with the cyan plate. I have fluorescent hot pink, which should work for the magenta plate, but I have no yellow. So I'm going to use the Night Glow and a cadmium yellow light pigment mix in order to create a yellow ink. Last but not least, I have black, which should work for black, obviously. Under the red light, I prep the screens using a photo blue emulsion and let them dry for about 24 hours. I place the templates on the screen, ink side down, and carefully set a piece of glass on top. I turned on the UV light and let her cook for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Using a low pressure wash setting, I rinsed out the emulsion to reveal the image, and let me tell you, these silk screens turned out nearly perfect. My prints will be 5 inches high by 7.5 wide, but I need to leave white space for the folded card, so I've divided up a sheet of 22 by 30 inch 100% cotton archival paper into several pages to accommodate my design. Because I'm using CMYK ink layers, it's critical to align the paper correctly to avoid any offsets. To aid with this, I'm using the guidelines of a cutting mat to help me register the paper for each layer of color. I've used some clear packing tape to cover up the template label so the ink won't pass through this area. And now on to the fun part, the inking stage. CMYK processing inks are designed to be layered in that order: cyan first, then magenta, yellow, and black is last.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and treat myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just treat your body and mind. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh.
These turned out beautifully. From a distance, the image reads well. It's vibrant and has clarity, but as you look closer, you realize how pixelated the image actually is. Personally, I really like pixelation. I find it fascinating that the eye compensates for the missing information of a highly pixelated image. This technique is great for large images like wall hangings or artwork that you would stand back from to view. In comparison to the original, the final image is very pink rather than purple. This, of course, is due to the fact that I did not use the CMYK processing inks. The inks I have are more opaque, and so the blue gets overpowered by that pink layer which is sitting on top. I'm going to have a little deeper conversation with ChatGPT and see if I can adjust some of these Photoshop settings and increase the DPI for next time. Hopefully I can achieve a level of pixelation which isn't as highly stylized, and hopefully you will join me on my next adventure. See you next time, and thanks for watching.